Benfica are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is. 30 yards.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that's a throw-in. Rafinha. Now Zabani. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ferran Torres. Diaz. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's where it came from. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Puskás. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ruben Diaz, that's destined for the flank. Roberto Carlos. Played back into the centre. Ruben Diaz. Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. Now Ruben Diaz chooses to go crossfield. Diaz. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a corner kick. Chonburi with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. And that is well cleared. It's their second corner of the game. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Foden. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, red, nice interception. Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's clever. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's managed to gift it back. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. That's gone for a throw-in. Foden knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao. Cross flung in towards the middle. He's cut it out. It's a searching pass. Real chance. Goal! The first significant strike.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
40 minutes is number 22.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Foden plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Benfica trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field.
Second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 15, Saleh.
And the counter is on. Dink through. He might be it. Wirtz! It's bounced back off the post. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Chonburi clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kvaratskhelia, shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Chonburi really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Benfica still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo gets into a good position. And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Benfica restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Pete.
And Bernardo Silva! They want to be quick to recover this. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That has been slung wide. It's a goal kick. João Cancelo. That is a great pick out. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. Timber. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. And this is Sané. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Çalhanoğlu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Puskás. Tries a measured ball. Shot, surely! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Wirtz. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Dani Olmo.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Look at the space here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Gerrard. Coming on the field is number 38, Gravenberch. Substitution.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Olmo. Ferran Torres! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Benfica really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide, but that has not gone well. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Benfica perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
contra o Santos.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this boy, Endrick, is someone who's been praised by some of the greats of the Brazilian game. And if you're getting plaudits like that...
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Endrick. Endrick! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be... And the shot! Goal! Santos!
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. João Cancelo. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Shevchenko. Costa Curta. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he plays one... And Puskás! Pele is onto it in a flash. But that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. João Cancelo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Shevchenko. Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, Pele! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance to deliver. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Puskás. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Carlos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Endrick. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Gerrard. Cruyff. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Played out wide. João Cancelo. Passes short and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's the chance to counter. João Palhinha. João Cancelo. It's a searching pass. Now the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Puskás. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dani Olmo. Beckenbauer makes the interception. This is a promising build-up. And this is De Bruyne. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a good spell of possession, this. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Just 1 in it now. Well, what has happened here? De Bruyne. And João Palhinha. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Pele. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that is indeed the final act. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Caros espectadores, podem encontrar recipientes para o lixo em todas as entradas para as bancadas. Obrigado.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Right, Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo, foot in. De Jong, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Now it's Endrick, and it's Gerrard. Now it's Pele. Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Deftly away. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Gerrard. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Santos, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo, Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. De Bruyne out towards the flank. And there's the shot! Puskás gets flagged offside.
Substituição para o Benfica.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 3, Roberto Carlos. Número 20, número 15.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Puskás. That's a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Gibbs White. Now it's Pelé. Driving forward. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! Yes! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And he can't put it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
It's Ibrahimovic! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing.
Cruyff! Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Puskás. Oh, easy pickings there. Not where it came from. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Darmian. Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Darmian. No outsmarting him this time. And Puskás! No, that's just wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. 5 minutes left on the clock.
There they go, hunting again.
Good ball, good take. Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Trossard. That's very neat. Trossard's cross. Back in possession and ready to go again. He'll try from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Well, that pass isn't the best. He can run onto that. And this is Cruyff. Gerrard. And the number on the board is 3. Shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That's that, the end. Benfica cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide...
Maradona! Oh, that was no routine save.
Maradona is offering a right smile there.
And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Maradona. Cafu picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nicely weighted ball, and it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, here's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Foot in. And here's Rafael Leao. João Cancelo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, great chance! Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Maradona, just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Puskás. Oh, good spread. Threads one in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Gerrard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. João Palhinha. Now it's Maradona. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
There they go, hunting again.
Costa Curta with the foul. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And this is Maradona. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh no, goes for a shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Gerrard. Great vision. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. Ronaldinho! And how did he not make it 4? Now it's Foden.
Habrá 2 minutos de
It's a
descuento.
really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. And that is well cleared. Another pass just... And Puskas! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Yeah, to see it unfold as...
That's the end of the first 45. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach.
He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Dias. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Puskas. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Into the channel. Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has ended up in no man's land. Look at this chance! And again! And that's a sharp finish! And they are disappearing out of sight! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So now the difference is 3.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. João Palhinha. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Could go all the way here. Great chance! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Adams cuts out the pass. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, such a clever touch. Now he's got space here. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Palhinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saliba. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No foul, says the referee. Now, can they get him away? Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Benfica have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. But where it came from. Looking to play him in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gerrard. And this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a chance! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Benfica still making a fight of this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Always going over the top. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's there to get it away. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rafael Leao. He's found space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Maradona. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that is that. Benfica suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show.